in this video we're looking at triangles. So basic introduction to triangles are triangles have three sides, they have three vertices, which is just the mathematical term for corners, and they have three interior angles. Now, triangles can be classified in multiple different ways. So we're going to look at these, but the first one we're going to look at is when we classify them by sides. So the first type of triangle we're talking about is just your basic triangle. It's a scalene. All the sides are different. All right, so all sides are different. The next type of triangle we have is what we call isosceles triangle. Now this has two equal sides and two equal angles. Now, before I move on, I should probably cover this. These here indicate any sides that are the same. So in the scaling, notice how they're all different. One has one, the other has two lines, the other has three. They're all different. Whereas when we get to the isosceles triangle, notice how those two are the same. They're both a one. That indicates that those two sides have the same length. Okay. And the last type of triangle that we classify by side is where the three is an equilateral triangle, which is the three sides are equal and three angles are equal. Alright, so those are your triangles that are classified by sides. Alright, now we move on to triangles classified by angles. Now it's important to note you can classify a triangle by sides and angles. So it could be an acute scalene triangle. That's okay. Okay, so now that we're classifying by angles, an acute triangle, all angles are acute, which remember is less than 90 degrees. Okay, a right angle has one right angle. So a right angle triangle has one right angle. And lastly, an obtuse angle has one obtuse angle, which remember an obtuse angle is between 90 and 180. Okay, so angle sum of a triangle. Very simple rule, but very important rule. It's used a lot later on in mathematics. So all angles of a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. So A plus B plus C all add up to 180. So we're going to look at an example how we would use this. So here we have a triangle, 17, 127, and A, and we need to find what A is, that pronumeral. So angle sum equals 180 degrees. So knowing that, I can go, well, if 180, so 17 plus 127 plus A needs to all add up to 180. So what I can do here is I can subtract the other angles from 180. So A is going to equal 180 minus 17 minus 127. So A needs to equal 36 degrees. Okay? That's a simple way of using the angle sum. Alright, next one. Exterior angle of a triangle. So there is a pattern to the exterior angles of a triangle. Now these are equal to the sum, so the addition, of the two opposite interior angles. So if we're looking at this diagram here, my Z over here, that's my exterior angle. Okay? And then over here, these are my interior, because they're inside. Right, so knowing this, that Z is going to be the same as adding X and Y. So we do an example here. Remember, this is a right angle, so that's 90. So I know that A is going to equal, because that's my exterior, 90 plus 70, because they're my two interior angles, which is 160.